Introduction to U.S. Immigration Law. Welcome to Law and Advocacy with a Days Free. Let me start with a simple but powerful question. Who decides who can enter the United States and who must leave? Is it the states like California or Texas? Is it the president alone? Or is there a complex system behind it? In this video, I will talk you through in a simple and practical way so you can understand how U.S. immigration law really operates. By the end of this video, you will understand what U.S. immigration law is, what it regulates, who controls it, the key goals it tries to balance. Now, what is U.S. immigration law? U.S. immigration law expressly is the body of rules that governs who can enter the United States, who can stay in the country, who can work in the U.S. legally, and who can become a citizen. Think of it as a gatekeeping system. It answers questions like, can a student from Africa study in the US? Can a worker get a job there? Can a family reunite across borders? All of these are controlled by US immigration law. What does it govern? Let's break this into 4 key areas. 1. Entry into the United States. Immigration law determines who is allowed in, who is denied entry. For example, tourists need visas. Some countries qualify for visa waivers. 2. Staying in the United States. Even if someone enters legally, they cannot stay forever unless permitted. Immigration law controls duration of stay, visa conditions, and extensions. 3. Working in the United States. Not everyone can work legally in the US. The law decides who can work, what type of work is allowed, and whether a work permit is required. 4. Becoming a US citizen. This is known as naturalization. And immigration law sets rules such as the length of residence, good character, and knowledge of US civics. Who controls immigration law in the US? Here is a very important principle. Immigration law in the United States is controlled by the federal government, not individual states. This means states like Texas or New York cannot create their own immigration systems. The authority lies with federal institutions such as the US Congress and the Department of Homeland Security. Why is that so? This is because immigration affects national borders, foreign relations, national security, so it must be handled at the national level. The 4 key balances in immigration law in the US. US immigration law is not just about rules, it's about balancing competing interests. Let's look at the 4 major ones. 1. National security. The government must protect the country, and this includes preventing entry of dangerous individuals, screening travelers, as well as border control. Two, economic needs. The US economy depends on workers, and immigration law allows skilled workers, for example, tech professionals, seasonal workers, for example, agriculture. So immigration supports economic growth. Three, family reunification. This is one of the most important goals. The law allows citizens to sponsor family members, permanent residents to unite with loved ones. This reflects the value of family unity. Four, humanitarian protection. Immigration law also protects vulnerable people. Examples include refugees, asylum seekers. These are people fleeing war, persecution, and danger in their home countries. Key takeaway: US immigration law governs entry, stay, work, and citizenship. It is controlled by the federal government and not a particular state. It balances national security, economic needs, family reunification, and human rights or humanitarian protection. Now you have a solid foundation of how US immigration law works. In the next video, we'll go deeper into the key sources of US immigration law, including statutes, regulations, and case law. If you like this video, please comment, subscribe, and share.